Hey guys, Moldran here, and I've seen on the official Diablo page that some farming routes got featured, like YouTube videos that were saying, this is the best way to farm, this is the most efficient way to farm or to level Paragon. And I was like analyzing this, and a few months ago, Alceza reached Paragon 100, and he was the first guy that publicly like had a own individual run that was like designed to min-max the farming route, like get a lot of XP per hour, but also get a decent amount of legendary. And now then, like I think a few weeks ago, some people started to like change the runs. They were coming up with an idea called the Big Six, and the Big Six was basically an Alceza run which exchanged the first zone core for Riot to Skyground battlements because it was more XP per hour. Okay, and now I think a few days ago there's another new run now that people came up with. Was also featured on the Diablo page. It came up by a YouTuber named Last Hope for Aurora, and basically this run, or he claims that the run is 30% faster than the Alceza run. And the run now, the Aurora run, as he calls it, is only 3 zones. It's Rack's Crossing, a Riot Crater level 2, and Keep the level 2. That's it, repeat, 5 minutes repeat. Now, what's my point of view on those farming routes? Which is the best? Is there a best? Or what does it come down to? Like, how should you guys level to Paragon 100? Now, the first thing that you have to take into consideration is Roa, for example, he did the farming tests on a demon hunter. Now, every class is different, every build is different, and even every monster group are different. And let me just give you a few examples. Just because it's efficient, for example, for a demon hunter to do Skyground or Stonefort doesn't mean it's efficient for every single class. For example, a demon hunter can just shoot from back up there. If mobs run away, the arrows still hit them and kill them. But a barbarian, like if I play barbarian and there's, for example, an elite like a fire mage, and they run away, that's really nasty for me, especially if I play whirlwind build and have an echoing fury. So monsters that run away for certain builds or classes. Also, that comes into my mind is a CM wizard, and as I said, whirlwind barb. Mobs that run away are generally nasty, and that's why zones that have many of those mobs might not be the best. So, and it could also be, for example, that for a barbarian, a whirlwind barb, the Alceza run is still the best, whereas for a demon hunter, another route is 30% faster. So every single class would have to test this. Now the second thing is loot. Loot is different than XP per hour, and simple for the reason some runs, for example the free zone Aurora run, it doesn't like first get 5 stacks and then clear the high mob density areas. Whereas the Alceza run, like you get 5 stacks quickly in Core of Riot and Tower of the Damned, and then you head towards the high mob density area with 5 stacks. And why is this important? Now the first thing is that I discovered a few days ago, also need to make a video about this, is that the bonus loot item that you get when you play on higher monster powers than 0, it starts with 1% bonus item chance at MP1, all the way up to 100% bonus chance at MP10. And this only like happens if you kill a white mob, but only if you already have 5 stacks. So after you obtain 5 stacks, you're gonna get a lot more items, especially from trash. But yeah, in general, also if you get 5 stacks first, even without the bonus item, even on MP0, having 75% more magic find really helps a lot. And like the Alceza run definitely has more elites than the Roa run, so you're gonna get more legendaries. And yeah, another thing that's important is different mobs drop different items. For example, a demonic tremor or a colossal Golgor, they drop so much, and compared to like a little scorpion in the Riot Crater level 2, there's a big difference in the amount of loot they drop or the percentage they drop loot. For example, the small scorpion might only have a 1% chance to drop something, whereas the colossal Golgor has a 30% chance to drop something, or a 40%. So some areas, as I found out in my testing, are better to get items than others. And for example, what's also bad for me for items was Rack's Crossing. It's good because of the leads, but the trash mobs, they're mainly fallen peons, mainly summoned mobs, and they don't seem to drop many items at all. It's same with Skyground. It's the first map in Act 3, and it has many of those summoned fallen peons, really small mobs, and they don't drop as good as other mobs. And yeah, And the last thing I want to talk about is getting to Paragon 100. Now, do you really want to get to Paragon 100 by maximizing your XP? I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think ultimately the game, or the goal in the game, is to get as good gear as you can, to get a good items and always improve them. But even more important, even above that, is that you enjoy the game and have fun doing that. And if you break down the entire game to just 3 zones that you just farm like a bot for the maximum efficiency and maximum XP per hour, without like getting good loot, because you reduce your drop chance by not doing that with 5 stacks, then you really need to consider, okay, what do I want to farm? And another point that's also important is many people, after they reached Paragon 100, they feel like, okay, I reached my goal now, what now? And actually end up quitting the game or playing it less active. So why not just take, let's say, a few weeks longer to reach Paragon 100, but with high chance for items, like you have a higher chance for legendaries than if you just go for maximum XP, and also you're able to enjoy the game for a long amount of time. Now, those are just the points that I want to say about these farming routes. Efficiency, yeah, it's important. It's definitely better than to do full free runs, but which of those runs, like they're only slightly different, they could be different, like the different could be bigger in items. And yeah, just choose whatever you think is fun for you. You can also mix up runs. For example, one day do the Alcasa run, then do the Roa run, then do like a full Act 3 run. Just do what you want to just enjoy the game and get most out of it. Yeah, my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.